Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we break down the UT Austin 2026 early action results using the Reddit self-reported spreadsheet. This is not official UT data, but it helps us see patterns in the community. Here is the quick headline. In this dataset, about 29% were accepted and about 71% were deferred. There are almost no denials reported here, so think of this as a partial snapshot, not the full picture. Before we dive in, remember how early action works at UT. A deferral is not a denial. IT means your file moves to the regular review pool. So a high deferral rate is normal. Also, this sheet is optional and public. People who post tend to be more engaged, and that can skew the numbers. Use this as a weather report, not a guarantee. Slide 1 is the dataset snapshot. Have 339 early action rows in this sheet, and the results are mostly accepted or deferred. Slide 2 shows the decision distribution. Out of 339 early action entries, 99 were accepted and 240 were deferred. This is a community snapshot, so it will skew toward people who chose to share their results. Slide 3 shows residency. In-state applicants make up most of the entries. In this dataset, in-state acceptance is about 31.6%, international acceptance is about 18.8%. Out-of-state entries were clearly labeled in this sheet, which limits comparisons. A quick interpretation. In-state still appears to have an advantage here, but because the dataset is small and self-reported, the exact percentages should not be taken as official rates. Slide 4 breaks down class rank. Top 5% shows the strongest acceptance rate here at about 38.7%, top 10% is about 20.8%, and top 25% is much lower. Unranked entries show about 33.9%, but the counts are smaller, so treat that with caution. How should you interpret this? Rank still matters a lot, but a lower acceptance rate in one bucket does not mean a student is less qualified. IT may simply reflect who reported and how many entries we have for that group. If you are outside the top percent bands, the key is to lean into unique strengths, a strong academic story, meaningful impact, and a clear fit with the major. Slide 5 looks at SAT medians. The accepted group has a median around 1520, and the deferred group around 1450, is only for entries that reported scores, so it does not include test-optional students. Still, it suggests a higher SAT is associated with acceptance in this dataset. If you are test-optional, focus on what you can show, rigor, grades, and a focused resume. If you did submit scores, this median gap hints at how competitive the pool is. Slide 6 shows the most common majors reported. MCOMs, CS, Biology, and ECE show up the most. This likely reflects who chose to report, not the actual admitted major mix. High-demand majors also tend to show up more in community spreadsheets because applicants discuss them more. That means you should not compare your majors acceptance rate using this sheet alone. It is better to use it to understand demand and to craft a clearer fit story. Slide 7 is the takeaway slide. Here are the 3 practical points. 1. Your profile is a bundle. Rank, rigor, test scores, and activities work together. Point 2. A deferral is not a failure. It just means your story will be reviewed again. Point 3. Major choice matters. Competitive majors can be tougher even for strong applicants. If you are waiting on a decision, focus on what you can control, keep grades strong, update your resume if allowed, and prepare for regular decision outcomes. Here is a quick checklist for the next few weeks. Keep your mid-year grades solid, avoid schedule changes if possible, and update awards or results in a concise format if the portal allows it. If you have a meaningful new accomplishment, communicate it clearly. And for juniors watching this, the big picture is simple. Build a strong academic base, choose depth in a few activities, and connect those activities to your intended major. Disclaimer: this analysis is based on a Reddit community spreadsheet, not official UT Austin admissions data. The sample is biased and incomplete. Use it for general insight only, not as a prediction tool. This was helpful. Please subscribe. We'll keep tracking admissions trends and post new updates for future cycles.